The question was, why do women choose men that don't enrich their lives? So my initial thought was that nobody goes into a relationship without something to gain. But then I realized that the key word in this person's question was enrichment, to enrich, which is different than gain. And each of these brings something different to the table. Both men and women try to detect what is to gain and also what the person brings to the table to enrich that person's life. Sometimes the need for gain has a much greater pull than the need for enrichment. Now, going back to this person's question, so why would a woman choose a man that doesn't enrich their life? Well, first, we have to look at her past experience factor, right? What has she gone through? Does this woman tend to follow this pattern because of what's familiar, what is known to her? Yes, I know that sometimes people do the exact opposite from their past experiences, either something that they've seen directly or indirectly, something that they did or they learned from other people. But also we do see a pattern that people do tend to follow the things that they are familiar with. Now, the second aspect or factor is for a woman to choose a man that only provides a particular aspect that she perceives as either a need or a want, without paying too much attention to whether he enriches her life or not. The need would need to be urgent and important enough to her, almost like the urgency of getting a basic need met. And that man apparently embodies that, or at the very least, shows that he has the potential to solve her problem. A great example of this would be if a woman is in a situation where she has too much instability in her life and in several areas of her life, and she can tell, she perceives, let's say, that this man can help reduce or eliminate her vulnerability and increase her sense of security. Well, that security is a strong enough force for that woman to enter into such a relationship without paying attention to the other things, that whether he enriches her life or not. So what if the sense of security is not an issue and she still goes and chooses a man that still doesn't enrich her life? Well, I would go back to what her past experiences were like, what she's familiar with, what she knows how to maneuver. It could also be her insecurities. But still, she would probably be going into the relationship with the goal of filling a void, something to gain, and not necessarily searching for enrichment. But then again, it could also start out that way, searching for a gain, and then later on it turns into searching for, how do you enrich my life? Now that the gain has been fulfilled, then you start opening your eyes to, what else is there? What else do you bring to the table? So that's my hypothesis on that. I know that I haven't been loading a lot of content, but if any of you want to post some more questions, that helps create content faster for me. Anyway, I hope everybody is enjoying the holidays. Well, Thanksgiving. I'll talk to you guys soon.